Tomb of the Spider Queen.
Tomb of the Spider Queen.
Rotations, rotations, rotations.
Dang, they figured out my disguise.
Alright. So, red team banning. PBU, what do you think they're going to ban? At this point, what would you ban?
Well, I think I would ban the Zarya.
Okay.
I think Zarya was pretty strong in that match.
But if you ban the Zarya, they get the Artanis.
That is true. I mean, you're gonna have to pick your poison there, right?
Right? You know what the question that should be on every viewer's mind today? Are we going to get another Cho'Gall game?
I don't know. Cho'Gall.
I'm just throwing that out there. But we do see a Zarya ban, so it looks like PBU agrees with you, and they do not want to deal with Zarya again. So let's see what TNG bans out here. I don't know what I'm expecting from them at this point, if I'm being honest.
Like, at this point, I'd rather be like, okay, you can dodge Artanis swaps. You can't really make the other team not receive Zarya's shields. That's
true.
why I'd ban out the Zarya.
That's true. That's a good point, right? Well, I mean, you could Varian and then destroy the shield, in theory.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Like, Varian, yeah, he could destroy the shields, but he gets that talent at 16, which is so late.
The last two games have barely gone to 16 anyway, so that's a good point.
Yeah.
I mean, this has gone closer. Okay, so
They take out the Artanis.
They take out the Artanis for him. All right. Clearly, they have something up their sleeve, because they banned something that they're actually really strong with. Unless they think PBU, because of banning Zarya, was going to take Artanis, which I guess could be a possibility as well.
The first pick. If I were PBU, what would I pick here? Honestly, ETC was pretty good, so I'd pick that up probably.
I actually like Johanna better on this map.
I mean, I understand the Johanna pick, but ETC was just really good last game.
Yeah.
Like, it really set up the picks.
No, you're right. It did. And when PBU was doing well, it was their ETC that set that up. But they love Ragnaros.
Yeah, it's a really good pickup on this map, honestly, because since the map is so small, the trait reaches like almost everywhere.
Right. No, I would agree. I like Ragnaros here. Lava Wave too, honestly. Lava Wave will do a lot of damage to spiders if they're coming at you.
You know, if I was TNG right here, I'd probably pick a tank that could probably solo tank, like Diablo, and then I'd probably pick like one of my damage dealers, and then pray that the other team doesn't pick. Oh man!
What the what?
Oh, Medivh Sonya. That's different.
That's a thing, right? Sonya filling the look for a Tassadar pick actually, because Sonya filling like the Illidan kind of role.
I was gonna say now PBU picks up Tassadar Illidan. We're coming right back at you.
Right? Like, and we're not going to give you the shields that we know you want to add to Sonya. We're just going to give you half the shields. So we're going to go ahead and take Tassadar, right? We're not going to give you that option. Sorry. Yeah. Wow.
That would be really funny.
I did not see Sonya coming. At all.
Certainly is interesting, and I'd say the Johanna pick is now much more viable just because they do have the Sonya.
ETC Sylvanas. Sylvanas will add value with your spiders.
Yeah, definitely.
And Sylvanas does a decent amount of damage, so it's not like picking her Gimchu. Similar to the way Tychus is now. You can... Go ahead.
I was gonna say, PBU is not really shaken by the Sonya pick.
PBU picked the Sonya. Oh, yeah. No, you're right. I was thinking Sylvanas for a minute. when you said Sonya. So like I automatically just assumed you meant Sylvanas. Because nobody picks Sonya anymore. Alright, and that's going to be a Tychus ban on the side of TNG, which makes sense because they're definitely going double warrior at this point. Ooh, that could be a spicy meatball. We're not going to let you have the Lord of Terror. Sorry, man. Not going to happen. I mean, I would prefer Diablo got to play because, you know, I love my Diablo, but... Okay. Go ahead and block that. At least they're thinking really hard about it.
Yeah.
Really hard.
I mean, if they ban out the Diablo, that takes away like a lot of the good tanks off the table.
Johanna's still out there.
Yeah, Johanna is still out there, but...
There it is.
Cho'Gall.
Oh, yeah! You know what's coming next, right?
You mean PBU picking up Oriole?
I hope so, because if they don't take Oriole, TNG definitely is taking Oriole. Okay, so Sonya solo lanes. And then we have the Cho'Gall support crew again with Medivh and Oriole if PBU lets Oriole through. And then we got a game. Like a for reals game.
It's interesting last two picks. Like, they could do a lot with this. They could pick up the Leoric. They could pick up, like, more
I mean, they
range.
have to go a healer for sure, though.
Yeah, and they do have to go a healer. Yeah, they could pick up the Oriole to deny. There's so much they could do here. They pick up the Oriole to deny.
Oriole and Lily. Wow, okay.
I guess, and the extra healing.
Now...
I think she's going Water Dragon.
Now, do you go Mouth, or do you go Rhaegar? Or Medic,
yeah.
even.
I think they'll probably go something like Rhaegar here.
Who went Medic earlier? Was that PBU that went Medic? What game was that? That was on Warhead, right? No. Oh, TNG did go Medic on Infernal Shrines against PBU earlier today, so they could go Medic here.
Oh, they go with the Rhaegar, yep.
Ancestral gets a ton of value for Cho'Gall. I said Cho'Gall game and please, and they gave me a Cho'Gall game. I love you guys.
Man. This is interesting.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
A game the likes of which you've never seen.
Right? All right, so Tomb of the Spider Queen, Game 2 of the Grand Finals, Week 3, Helix Gamers League. For the red team, PBU, we have Fire on the ETC, EPB 420 on Lily, Workhorse on the Oriole, Mr. Popo on the Ragnaros, and Thermic on the Sylvanas.
And then on TNG, we have the Uni on Rhaegar, Grim on Gaul, Stu Manchu on Cho, Azusake on Sonya, and Ataro on Medivh.
I think Stu Grim, it's coming out. I just want to say, yep. Oh, nope, Stu Rim. Stu Rim.
Battle begins in 10 seconds.
All right. Both teams lining up.
Rim job.
Both teams lining up middle. This should be an interesting game. It's so tight, and It's easy to rotate between lanes. This should be a good game. Medivh just floating around looking at everybody. Cho'Gall coming in and just throwing down his orbs like he's got no cares in the world. And Sonya just kind of hanging out, ready to start attacking bottom lane when it's time. So it does look like they're going to set up into a 4-man rotation. Well, you know, Cho'Gall 4-man rotation mid-top. And up they go. And it looks like PBU's rotation might be a little faster right now. Double stuns into Cho'Gall, but he don't care. He's Cho'Gall. And it looks like actually Cho'Gall's going to get mid lane faster. So while they lost the first rotation going up, they are actually doing a better job in the second rotations.
You know, if I know my Cho'Gall, he clears lanes insanely fast.
He absolutely does, and he is 1v3ing right now with Medivh for support, while Rhaegar actually is going to finish clearing out the top lane mob, while Cho'Gall was able to stay mid with Medivh. So that actually, it wasn't supposed to be a split push, but worked out like a split push in an okay fashion for them.
I was playing Cho'Gall the other day, and we were on Blackheart's Bay, and I was playing the Zula that game. It was a pretty interesting experience.
Was it? Blackheart's Bay is a good Cho'Gall map too.
I was playing Zool, but you know, not Zool.
Right, right. ETC going deep, looking to maybe pick off that Cho'Gall. But it's not, it's way too early for them to pick off a Cho'Gall. I mean, you have to really work at it if you think you're going to get a Cho'Gall prior to level, like, at least 7. Rhaegar soloing the top lane. Sonya bottom lane soloing just fine. Lily did have to back. So obviously Sonya is doing what needs to be done. Cho'Gall is mostly staying mid lane, actually. Medivh just kind of flying back and forth as needed. Cho'Gall doing a little dance between the portals. Oh, Cho'Gall coming up, though. Maybe he's looking for a kill here. Cho'Gall, now while you can't kill Cho'Gall very easily prior to 7, Cho'Gall can kill you pretty easily prior to 7. He's getting really low,
might go down here.
He's getting really low, but the Medivh shield is probably enough to save him. Yep. And he's going to go ahead and be back and heal up to full. So that's going to give an advantage to PBU for a little while. Neither team has enough to turn in yet. And Sonya really is giving Lily a hard time in this bottom lane.
Lily has no gems. 1 gem.
Oh man, they closed. Those 4 people were surrounding Cho'Gall like they wanted to kill him right away.
It's that raid boss mentality. You got to take him down with like as many people as possible.
Right? I was a little worried for Sonya there for a second, but it looks like they did not go through with the gang squad idea. Medivh might be in trouble here though, getting pulled back and stunned, but then able to shield himself and give Dayuni plenty of time to get in with his Rhaegar and give him a heal. So. TNG getting close to having enough for a turn in. And PBU actually has enough for a turn in, but it looks like we're going to get a pause because we did get a disconnect. Everybody's lagging. Alright, while we wait for everybody to work that out, go ahead and go back to the chit chat. So what do you think so far? Anything like jump out at you that, you know, is weird or you question or
I mean, besides
Besides the Cho'Gall pick.
besides the TNG team comp here.
Alright. Does look like PBU is back and ready. Just wait and see if everybody else is ready. Okay. And we're back. So just a quick pause for lag. Lily might be in trouble bottom lane. Sonya really is getting in there. And we do have a nice little 4-on-4 getting set up in the middle, and it looks like PBU might try to get their turn in here. If Ragnaros finishes that, yep, they are gonna have a turning complete.
My power is yours.
The top lane is pushed almost to the gate, so you know they might get the best value out of that top lane spider. Bottom lane, Sonya's really been pushing back, and mid lane has been kept pretty much even the whole game. So I don't expect the Web Weaver started back pretty far on that. Rhaegar though, top lane, might be about to get picked out here with Ragnaros and ETC coming up there. He is in a bad position and is just running to try and delay this kill for as long as possible, but he is not getting out of that alive.
Well, they might get that Sylvanas. Oh, very close.
That was close. But PBU did get first kill there. It looks like everybody, looks like Cho'Gall and Medivh are going top lane to try and see if they can't slow this down a little bit. Maybe stop this fighter from getting the fort. So not a lot of value out of those spiders. Really just the top wall plus the fountain. I was hoping for more with Sylvanas on PBU's team, to be honest.
Shatter their constructs.
I'm kind of curious as to what ultimates or what heroics that people are gonna pick here.
Yeah. And TNG does get a turn in for themselves, so they're gonna get their spiders out. And it looks like all of PBU is bottom lane right now. They did finish out that wall, but they may be in a bad place. It's 9 versus 9, so no one's got heroics yet, but I'm not sure I'd want to engage here either. Get behind your wall and be ready for the spiders, not look to try and get a kill. We are going to have a 4-on-4 in the bottom lane with this spider up.
Yeah, Cho'Gall doing a lot of damage.
Yeah, he is. Not getting any kills, but getting a lot of people low along with the spider. Spider is dead now, though.
Burning all of Lily's mana.
Oh, he might be in a bad place here. I'm not sure he's getting out of this one.
Portal might save him.
It's still on cooldown. There's hurry up Oath. He might get away. He's gonna get away now.
Oh, the Ancestral comes out.
The Ancestral comes out, and the grab goes in, and the leap goes in, and they're looking to just wipe everybody. But ETC with a quick mosh does get a 4-man mosh pit.
Oh, it's not actually Shadow Bolt Volley. We have Twisting Nether.
I did not expect that either, but that did get a kill on Oriole. Again, not a lot of value out of the spiders. It looks like just some walls were taken down. So both teams kind of getting just the bare minimum that you expect to get out of spiders. But Sonya and Cho'Gall still bottom lane, and Cho'Gall's going in looking to get this fort maybe solo. I'm not sure if I was in ETC. Actually, I know as an ETC, I don't want to try and fight Cho'Gall one-on-one. With a fort or not. I don't want that fight. I mean, Oriole's there now, so this could help a little bit. But Oriole ETC aren't going to kill that Cho'Gall. Now it's
the mind control.
Oh, Cho'Gall's in a bad place, but Rhaegar coming in to get the heals on him. Medivh throwing in a portal and coming in, and now it's a different fight. Now it's a 4-on-4. Well, 5-on-4. That leap, that's gonna be a dead Lily.
Dead Lily.
It's a shame too, because I don't think leap was up when Cho'Gall did his grasp, so they couldn't. Cho'Gall grasped 3 of them into a nice circle that would have really accentuated Sonya's leap there if leap had been up. But it still worked out. They still got a couple of kills out of that. Or 1 kill on the Lily. And they are looking to, you know, soak some more. And maybe even get a turn-in. They do have enough. Sonya is going to do the turn-in. So I think they're going to look for back-to-back turn-ins here. And there it is. And looking to get 13. They should be able to pick up their 13 here pretty easily.
I'm actually kind of surprised that Lily did take Jugs instead of Water Dragon. I mean, they do have Medivh, but if your team is coordinated enough, you can actually attack multiple targets at a time.
Right.
And then, you know, the Water Dragon would go out. The Protect would have to go on the Water Dragon, which means it's not being used on other stuff.
Right, right. Yeah, no, I agree with Oriole no less. That was a great grab. And they are definitely going to get a couple kills out of that. The Oriole's really low, but just able to heal herself up. That was well executed. And Cho'Gall just zoning the rest of PBU off, but that mosh pick was actually great, right at the edge of the portal, and ends up picking off everybody but Cho'Gall there. That was a great mosh by Fire. That's the kind of mosh you hope for on a game with a Medivh. Mosh them right as they come out of the portal.
Oh yeah.
And
most people just take the portal. They don't look at the other end. They're like, all right, I'm gonna come out here, and then
right.
Suddenly there's a mosh, right?
But in the meantime, they did lose all of their forts, PBU. So PBU has 0 forts left. TNG has all their structures. They're just missing the top wall and bottom wall. So realistically, even though they died, and it is now 14 versus 13, I feel like TNG definitely finished ahead in that one. Now PBU trying to get a turn-in and does succeed in getting that turn-in, but all of the lanes are either at the midpoint, or pushed way back. The bottom lane is all the way past where the fort would be for PBU. So I'm not sure that this turn-in is going to be quite as effective as they'd hoped. But we'll see. We do have them pushing top lane, and there's the grab. No Sonya Leaf, though, to really make it effective. Ragnarok's throwing down his hammer. And the Lily getting caught in the back again. Oriole really low, has to Crystal Aegis herself, and she may still die here. She is healing as fast as she can, and she does die.
Ancestral got so much value.
Oh, and the mind control on Sonya away from them?
yeah.
Okay.
That was interesting. I think she hit mind control, and then there was a call to disengage, and then she's like, "All right, I'll just throw her away."
I'll make sure we get the disengage.
Yeah, I'll make sure we get the disengage.
Okay. All right. That might have been what it was. That was an odd mind control. But
for a second, I thought she got like cleansed or something. But...
Right? That's why I was confused as well. TNG though, fighting like they want to just end this match and finish the grand finals now. But Rhaegar might be caught out here. That does not look like a great position to be in. But Medivh's gonna go ahead and gonna use Polybomb to let Rhaegar go ahead and escape. Neither team has enough gems to turn in, so at this point, 16 versus 14. You know, one of three things can happen. We can just soak and try to get gems to turn in. We can try and force an engage and look for a pick, or we can just go boss and let them decide if they want to come and engage with us. Looks like we're going to go the soaking, and if an engage happens, it happens route. Meanwhile, PBU is moving as a 5-stack, which is probably their best bet right now. And we might... Nope, we are going to see boss happen. Rhaegar and Cho'Gall on the boss currently. Sonya coming in to help. Now, there's no way that PBU doesn't know they're on boss. But with Medivh flying on top of them right now, they can't sneak up there to try and stop TNG from taking this boss. So TNG knows right where they are. They secure the boss. And now if they want to, they can just turn around and try and get a kill.
Yeah, they don't exactly have enough gems to turn in yet, so get a little bit of value with the boss.
I do like Eye of Kilrog placement there in the back door so that they know if someone comes around the backside to try and flank them when they push in with this boss. So that was well done by the Gaul player. And it looks like ETC's trying to look for a Mosh here. He might get it, but not before most of his team is dead. Ragnaros going really low and getting healed up. Ariel doing what she can, but she might die here. Yep. Oh, and there's a two-man Mosh, but the polymorph interrupts it.
We got Raid Boss versus Raid Boss over here.
We do. We do. And you know who wins that fight? It's not Ragnaros. Cho'Gall going deep, looking to get another kill, and he may have gone too deep here. They really need to focus on just taking out that keep, take out the tower, and then maybe back out. They have gotten a lot of value out of that boss. The top lane is completely clear, and they did get a kill. So yeah, at this point, I'd like to see him back out. Turn in what you have, which is 10 short right now, and then soak lane some more. Looking to pick up those last 10 coins. Or gems, rather. Meanwhile, PBU did pick up their bruiser camp. Wow, totally went blank on the word bruiser there for a minute. Medivh is back to following them around. Medivh holding 7 coins, gems, though. I'd like to see him turn those in, but they do have enough to do a turn in, and it looks like Rhaegar is going to go ahead and turn his in. That'll leave them 6 short, I believe. Yep. And those are on Medivh, because we only have 5 on the Sonya and the Cho'Gall. So they're probably just going to soak one more. I think Medivh giving them vision is more important right now. What do you think?
Yeah, the Medivh, I mean, I think I should the Medivh. I think the Medivh should turn in right now, because as good as giving vision goes, like, they have Eye of Kilrog. They could just set that up around the turn-in point, and then Medivh can just turn in. And if they do fight, then, like, TNG is very, very high up in levels compared to...
Well, I think they might be waiting for 20, too. Sonya is picking up their bruiser camp, TNG's bruiser camp, to push mid for TNG. I think they might be waiting for 20 to get these last 4 gems turned in, which actually makes sense. It's 19 versus 16 now. You don't have to take the fight. Wait for 20, do the turn-in, and end the game. Oh, there's the mind control again on the Cho'Gall.
Oh, man.
But I'm not sure it was enough.
I could see the thought process going through right there.
Oh, that's a great grab, and there's the leap. That is the synergy I was looking for there. And that's 2. They should pick off this Ragnaros as well. Yeah, that should be a dead Ragnaros. And that, if they can get that kill, that might actually give them 20. And that's a lot of gems that go down. Not quite enough for 20. Alright, there's their 20. I would like to see somebody turn in. Really,
get the spiders over here.
Right, just turn in. You guys can keep...
We don't need to turn in. Go for core.
Just go for core. They're just going to finish. Ancestral onto the Sonya to keep her alive. That's going to be good. And so once again, TNG coming through, going undefeated for the second week in a row in the Helix Gamers League tournament. So that was a good game. They did finish 2-0. What do you think? What do you think?
That was an interesting game. The Cho'Gall really made it fun, I think.
Oh, absolutely.
I don't get to see many of those.
Absolutely. I mean, they almost never happen.